Here we go. The ABCs. Big A, little A. What begins with A? Aunt Annie's alligator. A. Big B, little B. What begins with B? Barber, baby, bubbles, and a bumblebee. Big C, little C. What begins with C? Camel on the ceiling. C. Big D, little D. What begins with D? Donuts and a duck dog. D. Big E, little E. What begins with E? Ear, egg, elephant. E. Big F, little F. What begins with F? 4 fluffy feathers. A feff. Big G, little G. What begins with G? Goat and goo goo goggles. G. Big H, little H. What begins with H? Hungry horse, hen and hat. H. Big I, little I. What begins with I? Itchy Ichabod. I. Big J, little J. What begins with J? Jerry Jordan's jelly jar. J. Big K, little K. What begins with K? Kangaroo and kite. K. Big L, little L. What begins with L? Lion with a lollipop. L. Big M, little M. What begins with M? Mice in the moonlight. M. Big N, little N. What begins with those? 9 new neckties, nightshirt, nose. Big O, little O. What begins with O? Ostrich, oil, orange owl. O. Big P, little P. What begins with P? Painting some pajamas pink. P. Big Q, little Q. What begins with Q? The quick queen of Quincy and her quacking quackaroo. Big R, little R. What begins with R? Rosie's red rhinoceros. R. Big S, little S. What begins with S? Sammy's sipping soda pop. S. Very good. Big T, little T. What begins with T? 10 tired turtles in a tuttle tree. Big U, little U. What begins with U? Oh, it is Kitty Cat. Hi, kittens. Kittens, we're reading. All right. Big U, little U. It begins with U. Uncle Ub's umbrella and his underwear too. Kittens, you want to listen?
Yeah.
Okay. Big V, little V. What begins with V? Verna Vera Vin and her violet violin. Big W, little W. What begins with W? Willie's in the wash tub, washing Waldo woo. Big X, little X. What begins with X? X-ray and xylophone. X. Big Y, little Y. What begins with Y? A yawning yellow yak with Yolanda on his back. Big Z, little Z. What begins with Z? A zizzer zazzer zuzz, as you can plainly see. The end. Very good. Very good, Rosie.